See, make sure this is sitting up properly. How y'all doing? Joseph E. Reed here. Got a nice hovercraft buzzing around up ahead. All right, there we go. Hello, Green Ranger. Hello, Egovas. Angelica. Good to see you. Frozen, let it go. Alhamdulillah. Finally, I can see you and hear you live again. That's what's up. It's good to see you, Rusli. Don't break it. I'm careful. Go this kind of giving me some trouble today. J-Man91, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Hey, if you got any song requests, you can put them in the chat. Appreciate the request. Let me try the Frozen one. Dimna, good to see you. Also, make sure you check the links in the description. I tried to do a poll today. See if you can find the poll. It's asking about music genres, what kind of music you like. Let me know what you think. It should be there in the description. Zeb, good to see you. Sarah, good to see you. Goo Goo Dolls, Iris. Coffee Roomba. Coffee Roomba, what's that? I'm not sure if I know that one. Iris, let me try Iris. I used to be able to play it. Let me see.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. They have to wash it anyway.
How do I do that? Right. There we go. There we go. Try that. Okay, so if I do, try this. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. Hey, that was all right. That was for you, Sarah, Iris. Google Dolls. Lucy Cat, good to see you. Buenos dias. Noterias. Bueno, Bruno Mars, Talking to the Moon. I'm supposed to learn that song. I keep telling people I'm going to learn it. Talking to the moon. I have to come back to it. But I'm going to write it down this time. I got my book right here. Here we go. What? All right, here we go. Talking to the moon. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Thank you for the reminder. All right. Earth first, space later. Good to see you. Good day to you. Hey, if y'all let me know where in the world you're coming from, that way other people can connect with you even. Green Ranger, good to see you. Rusli Raharja. Nothing gonna change. George Benson. Nothing. Is that nothing's gonna change my love for you? Da, 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 da. Is that George Benson? Maybe I'm thinking of a different song. I'm gonna write that down though too. Nothing's gonna change. Write it down right now. Hola María, ¿cómo estás? Nothing gonna change. George Benson. All right, get my song list going here. Hello, Tina Salka, good to see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Que bueno, que bueno. No entiendes nada. Es okay. Aquí también no entiendo nada. A veces. like Avram Lavigne?
Yeah.
You know the Skater Boy song?
Mhm.
Can I play it for you?
Yes.
Okay. I remember how it goes. And then I gotta do. Okay, we got it. Here we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job.
Yes, we came out here and we were like, where is Joseph?
Thank
We
you.
see you daily. We love
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Here's something you may not know about Joseph. 5 years ago this week, this place was a desolate place because of the beginning of the pandemic. Nobody.
Yeah.
And you had to stop playing. Did you ever imagine that 5 years later you'd be playing with a lot of people with a new haircut, a new wife, and a new son?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was quite a reversal of fortune,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say? That's true.
It is true. Big difference.
Big difference, huge difference.
We love your music.
Thank you. Are y'all on my email list?
No.
Would you like to be?
Yes.
Here. So I let folks know when and where I'll be performing.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
some updates and things like that. 5 years ago to 2020.
5 years ago this week, everything around here was desolate because the
Right.
pandemic had just started. Everything was closed. You had to stop playing. But 5 years later, you're playing to a lot of people. You got a new wife, new son, new haircut. Everything turned out good.
Yeah. Oh, what a difference.
No,
5 years ago.
really, would you have ever thought when you surveyed the landscape here exactly 5 years ago this week that the world would, because it looked pretty bleak.
Yeah, that
It
was
looks pretty bleak.
that's pretty wild.
So
I write something.
I just think it's
I'm on the move.
kind of a good story ender there.
Yeah.
Reversal of fortune.
How old is your son?
1.5. He's the cutest boy in the entire
His
world.
name's Kingston.
Yes.
It's real sweet. You might see him here sometimes. He accompanies Joseph and plays with the little rattle thing.
Yeah.
Stop, that is so cute.
He's a great background. The best background.
Josette
Yes.
Shrewsbury. Make sure I get it right. J-O-S-E-T-T-E-P-E-H-U.
I see you, Joseph. I'll see you.
R-C stand. Okay, how do you say this?
Is that peaceful?
Peaceful Archers Lane. All right, Megan Johnson, M. That's you? M 7820. 7280. Okay. All right.
Yes.
I will add you to the list. You'll be in the loop.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
We literally came here earlier. We were like, "Where's Joseph?" And then we came back and we heard you. We were like, "Yay!"
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Have a good day.
All right. You too. I'll take care. That's so cool, man. My son is the cutest boy in the whole world. All right. Luis, can you play Ave Maria? Maybe. Tina Selka, thank you. Moody Bluesy. Hi. Dancing Carter, good to see you again. Love you, sir. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. So glad I got to see you again. I got to see you again. Yeah, I'm glad I got to see you too. Hey, if you're digging the music, make sure you put some song requests in the chat and some money in the hat. You can leave me a tip if you like. Look in the links in the description. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or you can buy me a coffee. buymeacoffee.com/Joseph E. Reed. And also, I created a poll. It's my first time trying to do a poll. I want to know kind of like what genre of music you like. So see if you can see that in the links in the chat. Otherwise, you can just make a comment. Bam and cool, baby. Hi, ha 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 hum. I think I know what song you want to hear. Right, that's right. You can do this. You got this. You got this. Here we go. All right, that was some Take on Me for Bob Niku, Bebe. Hi, aha, aha. That was by Aha. All right. Alice in Chains, Nutshell. Don't know that one. Chicago, If You Leave Me Now. Nutshell, I don't know that one. Now, I'm writing down some of these songs. Some of these songs I should know. And people keep requesting them, and I'm like, sorry, I don't know. So I'm gonna write it down on my list. Alice in Chains. There's another song by Alice in Chains that I think I know, but I can't think of it right now. Chains, Nutshell. And Chicago, If You Leave Me Now. All right, I'm gonna look them up. Cool, Chicago. What's this? Nell 5. Oh gosh. All right, Saturday in the Park. Henry, I don't know what you're talking about, Henry. Okay. All right, other song requests, let me know. right. That was Dear Mama. Against All Odds. Oh yeah, I gotta write down Eternal Flame. I've been working on that song actually, but I don't have it yet. I'm writing it down right now for Esther. Is this burning an eternal flame? And Against All Odds, I'm gonna figure out this other song. Hey, this is really helping me out. Help me so I can help you. Phil Collins. There's another Phil Collins song. What was it? Fantastic. How are you?
Oh, good. Perfect day.
It's wonderful.
Good music.
Thank you. Have a good one now. All right. That was, what's his name? Phil Collins. Goodbye, Air Supply. Write it down. Goodbye, Air Supply. Goodbye. Sometimes I don't know a song's title, but then I'll listen to the song like, oh, that's what that is. Let me see it. Goodbye, Air Supply. Okay. We'll try that. Hola, hermano. ¿Cómo estás, Vegas? All right. Daniel Patriota do Brasil. Brasil song? Qual canção do Brasil? Eu tenho umas canções de capoeira. I don't know how to play. What's that one song called? The Benigna. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to look that up in a nutshell. Glad you're enjoying the music. Hey, if you're digging the music, please like and subscribe, share with other people, and check the links in the description. Really appreciate. You can buy me a coffee. Hey, somebody bought me a coffee. Let me see what this is. Earth First, Space Later. Hey. Thank you, Earth First, Space Later. Appreciate it. Y'all can buy me a coffee too. Just go to the link in the description or buymeacoffee.com. / Joseph E. Reed. All right, keep the song requests coming too. All right, canção, I don't know how to say canción in português. Do Brasil, okay. Что-то на pandeiro. That was do Brasil. Hola Vegas, gracias. Capoeira de Angola. Jinga tinge mai laila. All right. Let's see. Gotta do. Thank you, TPI. Hey, Fred, all the way from the cornfields of southern Indiana. Good to see you. Are you near Notre Dame, Fred? Did I ask you that before? You're not the Notre Dame in Europe, France. I mean the other Notre Dame. How's it going?
Greetings, Orphaling.
Good day to you. How's it going?
You having a good day today?
It's going well. And you?
Good. You got your wife with you?
Not today. She's
Not today. Okay.
tending to the garden. What you up to?
Oh, I recognize that one.
Yep.
Sure.
Wanna hear it?
I'm hearing it.
All right, I'll put a spin on it for you. Let's see. How do I do it? Yeah. There we go. Alright, that was stay with him. Cool. Alright, hey, keep putting messages in the live stream. Let me know if this thing hasn't glitched up. Sometimes it freezes on me. I'm like, what's going on? But hope you're enjoying the music. And let's see if we have other messages coming from. Okay. Good stuff. Alright. How's everything today?
Oh, great. Yeah, you make it better.
Thank you. You have any song you like to hear? Or favorite artist that you have? I have a song menu.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. He was going to say this is Halloween. From
From
This is pretty cool.
¿Hablan ustedes español?
Sí.
¿De dónde eran ustedes? ¿Sí? ¿De dónde eres?
Pues de aquí, pero papás mexicanos.
Oh, ok, ¿cuál parte de México?
De Guerrero, cerca de Acapulco. Al sur.
¿O más al sur? Oaxaca.
Cerca de casi, pero otro estado.
Ok.
Sí.
Al sur de F y
Sí, sur del DF. Sí. En la costa del Pacífico.
Costa Pacífica.
Sí.
Ok, ok.
¿Y de dónde eres? Hablas muy bien.
Muchas gracias. Soy de los Estados Unidos, nací en California, pero yo fui a Oaxaca para un verano y
ok.
aprendí más allá.
Hay que ir en octubre. Hay que ir a Oaxaca en octubre.
Oh, sí, la verdad.
Sí, porque hacen los de Días de Muertos.
Ok, sí.
Sí, pero mucho de esa tradición viene de ahí, es muy bonito.
Ah.
Me encanta Oaxaca.
Yeah, yeah.
Muy bonito.
Sí.
Él se llama Bruno.
¿Se llama Bruno?
Sí.
We,
Gracias. ¿Dónde lo
we don't
pongo?
talk about Bruno.
¿Quieres esa canción? We don't talk about-
Se llama Bruno. Ok, mucho gusto. I don't know the song. We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay.
You thought of the song? It's good.
No, anyone, it's all good.
All right.
I'm learning accordion. I've thought about playing out like this. But
Really? Two. All right. Cool. What's a good song? I don't know. I'll just play something. How are y'all today? Fantastic. Any song requests? You want to look at my song menu? I cook up everything fresh on the spot. All natural ingredients. So,
el menú de canciones pues, tiene canciones que ya sabes.
1,000 years. Christina Perry.
I got a little change for you.
Thank you.
You sound good.
Thank
You're
you.
good.
Thank you, sir. Here's a card of mine. Yeah. Send you something back. Thank you, thank you. Have a good day now. Muchas gracias. Okay, the messages are working. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. There's a beat lovish. Thank you. The double goat person from Russia. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you. Ed Sheeran, perfect. Good idea. Thank you so much, Edison. Thank you, Desem. Glad you enjoy the music. Soul Asylum, Angelica. All right, your name, runaway train. See a chandelier. Okay, I'll write it down, Alessandra. Right now. Break my breath away. Take my breath away. What are you, the police or something? All right, let me see. See, all right. You know about that ear music? Ear music? I'm not sure. Italian. Okay. Jose, here we go. Hey, if y'all are digging the music, make sure you like and subscribe and share with other people. Also, hello. Check the links in the description. You can show some love by buying me a coffee and or Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Just look in the description. You can find some opportunities there. All right, this is Take My Breath Away. Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah, I got it. All this late. I got here like 4. Yeah. You brought your music? You brought your music? You got the email I sent you? Okay, take a look at it. How long you be here? good song. Break my breath away. Took my breath away. Esther, Shocking Blue, Never Marry a Shocking Blue, I think that's the name of the band. Shocking Blue. All right. All right, I'm gonna write it down just right now. Esther, Shocking Blue. Shocking Blue. Never marry a mailman. Never marry a road. No, never marry a railroad man. Marry a railroad man. Song request. Hey, crazy stuff. Thank you, Dism. Music to my soul. Thank you, Katie. RT Farty. If you like the vibe of this, hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man. Ask nicely. Plain original. All right, I'm gonna play When I Was Your Man.
Gracias.
Gracias. My son is 18 months. Just
Oh,
turned
yeah?
18 months. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Super active right now. Oh, she really wasn't. All right.
¿De dónde eran ustedes?
Huh?
¿De dónde eran ustedes?
From Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay. The
We're
DR.
from here, from Decatur.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you? You're from here?
Yeah.
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 You speak Spanish?
Sí hablo español. Aprendí en la escuela y también fui a México para
Ah, pero lo hablas muy bien.
el verano. Sí, muchas gracias. Would you like to be on my email list? I can let you know
Absolutely.
when I'm performing.
Absolutely. I actually manage social media for a music group here in Atlanta.
Ooh. ¿Cómo se llama?
Surya.
Surya.
Surya Ensemble.
Surya and
Ensemble.
Sam.
Ensemble. Sorry, we're speaking Spanish. Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Yeah.
Cool. What's it?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
There you go.
So cute.
Say
Oh, Rodrigo. Joseph.
Joseph, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Yep,
Where's my email?
I'll add you to Anna.
Yeah, Hannah. Socialchica.co. That's the one I check the most because it's business.
In
Benzan.
Zia.
Yeah,
Benzan.
yeah. Mhm.
What's her name from? Benzan.
My family says it's French. Because we're like only us and like another family have that last name.
Oh,
So it's very rare.
interesting.
Yeah. So some French, I guess that's what they say.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Any song requests? I have
What's
song.
out of there? Let me see.
Everything is cooked up fresh on the spot. So
Oh, I like I like Oh, Stand By Me.
stand by me. Got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go. Thank you. And a special thanks to my percussionist, Rodrigo. That's fantastic. Song request.
What do you want?
You want to ask for a song request?
Can you sing Taylor Swift?
Please.
Taylor Swift. Sure. Got it.
Please.
You're welcome. Sure. Fast song?
Fast song?
That song?
In particular, Taylor Swift?
Not that song.
Okay. Let me do
Can
this.
you order fast?
Huh?
No fast.
Not fast.
Not fast. All right.
Not fast? I thought you liked her fast.
I'll do this one here. It's not as fast. Try again. 3, 4. I have that time. Hey, sneaky, I see you. Just like my son. ¿Te gusta la guitarra?
Me gusta mucho la música.
Sí. ¿Tienes instrumentos en casa?
Sí, él tiene. De esos cositos así, maracas.
Ah.
Yeah, he really likes it.
Was that good?
Was that good, Lena?
Yeah.
Thank you. Gracias. My name is Joseph E. Reed. You can find me online, josephereed.com. Also, we've got business cards, stuff like that. I do private events, so if you need music for a birthday party or a wedding or graduation, that sort of thing, let me know. I like doing this for those sorts of activities. I also have an email list, so if you want to be in the loop, you know, okay, in the loop about when and where I'll be performing, you can add your name and email there, and I'll keep you informed. Did you have another song request? I do have a song menu. Do you have any song requests? What's that you played before? You want to just play? It's called Wildest Dreams. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Let me see what we got here. Michael Jackson. Cool for best. Oh. Good one. Thank you so much. Oh, Photograph by Ed Sheeran. I'll do that for you. All right. All right. I got a request on my live stream here. Let's see here. Thank you.
I did not think I was going to walk up at this moment, but I'm very pleased that I did. Sorry, I stepped on those.
It's all good. Appreciate it. Ah, okay. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, Katie. Hebrews 1:11. Faith is the assurance of what we hope for and evidence of things unseen. I think that's the one. You're welcome. Let's see. Close. Close enough. Whoa, Oklahoma. That's okay. Gracias. Thank you very much. Do you have any other song requests?
I told her wanted something romantic.
Something romantic?
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice.
you're welcome.
My son. Oh, Ed Sheeran. Can you
Uh-huh.
look at it again? Yeah, one more. Let me. I want to get on Instagram.
Let's see.
Follow you on
You want the
Instagram.
karaoke? Take it.
Hey, one more. I want to. It's so.
These girls, I'm going to leave them here.
Oh, I'll do this one.
Joseph Erie. That's your change. Put it.
Okay, Joseph.
And follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, of course.
Joseph Erie music.
You are so gifted, so talented.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel romantical.
That's good. Successful.
Have a nice day.
Have a good evening.
Want to be walking this way? No, maybe I'm not going to walk anymore. So the car will come to you. The car will come when you come back. Instead of coming here. Thank you, good night.
Have a good evening. Chase Sweet Symphony. I'm not sure. I can write it down though. Such a sweet ear. Thank you.
CD or just
MP3?
yeah.
The
You got CD?
the cover song. It's just I do have a CD that I can burn, just like on a blank CD, whatever.
This is new though, right?
No, that one is from a year ago or something.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. But it's just the MP3s you can download or yeah.
What you gonna do with it? Why do you say that now?
Why what?
Why you put it out now?
Yeah, just trying to see what I get. But also, I've been getting a lot of new requests.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, maybe I should make like another album just to have some more stuff available. Thank you.
I knew you had that many.
Neither did I. Oh my gosh. And people say, hey, write this down. So I'm adding more. So
Huh?
I keep adding more and more.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
A year ago.
Yeah. Maybe around 400 or something. Something like that. All right, Sarah, I got you. I wrote it down. Chase Sweet Symphony. Okay, write that down. Sweet Symphony. Check it out. Thank you, Katie Net. Cool. So did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You made it up or you
Somebody showed me. I don't know. I learned it a long time ago. It helps me because like I struggle with rhythm, so. Song request?
That's good.
You sure? I got a song menu you can check out.
I don't know, but I'm just gonna listen to what you play.
All right. Let's see. Matiko. Oh, yeah, it's not Alanis Morissette. It's by Natasha Bedingfield, I think. Ooh, White Snake. Is that White Snake? Every rose has its thorn. No, that's Def Leppard, isn't it? Wing Wong Ding Dong. That's the name of the person on there. I'm not laughing at your name. I'm just. But.
What was it? Not
So-
a lot of things.
Wing Wong Ding Dong. That's a legit name. I mean.
That's even funny.
I'm not an addict. I don't know that one. Let's see. Let's see. All right, that was Every Rose Has Its Thorn, whoever it's by. All right. Cool. I don't know if it's White Snake or not. Is that White Snake? I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, if you're loving the music, make sure you like and subscribe and share with other people. And make sure you check the links in the description. There's ways you can show some love and support. You can buy me a coffee, which I don't really drink coffee, but it's like giving a tip, and I'll use the money for like new strings and stuff like that. Or you can just show your appreciation. I thank you. And there's Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. So check the links in the description. Also, I created like a little post for like a survey just to kind of see what people's genres of music people like. So I put that in the description too. Check that out. My first time trying that. See how it works. Okay, we got Katie Net. Thank you so much. Today is my great-grandfather's birthday. Jingle bell rings. That's awesome. Can you throw an 80s song, Depeche Mode? I just can't get enough. Depeche Mode. Thank you, Katie. I just can't get enough. How does that go? I'm gonna write it down on my list. I'm sure I've heard it before. Depeche Mode. But anyway, the sun's going down. I'll do one more song. You have a song request? Anything I want?
Oh, you done pulled out the notebook.
Hey, I gotta write this song down. All right. One last song. You have 10 seconds to leave a song request, and if I know it, I'll play it for you. If not, then I'll play something else. Let's see here. 10, 9, no pressure. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you also check the links in the description. Show some love. Buy me a coffee. Some people already bought me a coffee today, which I really appreciate a lot. Thank you so much. What was I counting? 5, 4. Somebody texted me, Taylor Swift. Oh, that was like an hour ago. Okay, sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. I'll just play something else. Here we go. All right, buddy. Alanis Morissette. Who said Alanis Morissette? That was earlier today. If you want to buy me a coffee, there's a link in the description, but the link URL is buymeacoffee.com/Joseph E. Reed. That's JOSEPHEREED. So buymeacoffee.com/Joseph E. Reed. And then you go there. You don't even have to like become a patron or subscribe or anything, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit different from Patreon. But yeah, also when you go to buy me a coffee, I do have like a shop there, and I have an album of some of these songs that I've recorded, so you can check that out too. So yeah, check that out. Buymeacoffee.com/Joseph E. Reed. That's right. All right. What's that? How do I buy you a coffee? Buy me a coffee? You heard of Patreon?
No.
Oh, the girl. She asked if it's in a trumpet case that looks like a backpack. Yeah. It's not good though, right? Alessandra, you got in with Richard Marx. Sounds like it. Yeah. Maybe she'll find it.
You just got married.
Congratulations.
Thanks for the music. It was great.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you for the music while we were taking our photos. You really.
Hey, that's wonderful.
Okay, we'll picture it. It's going in my photo dump.
Yeah.
we
Make
do.
sure grab a card of mine if you need anniversary music or after party music?
You know what? This is beautiful. How much do you charge to play places?
It just depends on the event and stuff.
We also own a bookstore, and we would like to do some soft music sometime there. A lot of musicians are really expensive, so I want to respect your time, but I will definitely reach out.
Sounds good. Congratulations. That's cool. Wow. All right, last song here. For Alessandra. All right. It's starting to get chilly out here. All right, save me now, Andrew Donalds. Katie, Net, played me all songs, but Depeche Mode. Just can't get enough. The site isn't working for coffee. Oh, yo. I'm not sure what's going on. Hey, but check the links in the description. The links in the description should work. Take that back. Take that back for good. Well, I'm gonna go now. Hope you enjoyed the music. And yeah. See you next time. God bless.